Have you ever felt a warm heart in something cold? Tonight, I invite you to step with me into a small kitchen where a single bowl of soup changes everything. Listen closely, because this is the story of the upside-down soup. Early one rainy evening, Ella returned home after a long day at a hospital. Her mind buzzed with the day's worries, her father's fading health, her own tired hands, the relentless ache in her chest. She flicked on the light and found the kitchen empty, save for one steaming bowl on the counter. A note lay beside it: "Eat before it gets cold." Love that. Ella froze. Her father hadn't cooked in months. His hands trembled. His spirit faded. This soup felt like a miracle. She lifted the bowl and saw the clear broth, floating herbs, and a single carrot slice, shaped like a star. She wrapped her fingers around the bowl's warmth, but the surface felt strangely cool. "Dad," she called, voice cracking. She carried the bowl to the table and took her first spoonful. The taste was gentle, vegetable sweetness, a whisper of garlic, and yet it filled her chest with surprising heat. Each spoonful burned away the exhaustion, the fear, the cold worry she carried inside. Ella closed her eyes. She remembered her childhood, running into the kitchen to find her father stirring soup after a busy day. He would wave her over, press a spoon into her hands, and smile. "This will warm you up." Then he'd say, "But tonight, the warmth came from the inside out," and the chill on the bowl's surface remained, as if the soup itself helped to warm. One freezing, one fiery. She ate slowly, savoring each mouthful, letting it soothe the ache inside her. When the bowl was empty, she placed it back on the counter and leaned against it. That's when she heard the softest gasp from behind the pantry door. She jumped up and threw open the door to find her father slumped on the floor, eyes closed, breathing shallow. "Dad!" Ella dropped to her knees and shook him gently. Tears blurred her vision. She remembered the soup, how it moved the warmth into her veins, how the bowl stayed cold. A sudden thought struck her. What if the soup had borrowed his warmth? What if, by drinking it, she had taken a piece of him? Fighting panic, Ella sent a quick message to the ambulance and cradled her father's head. His breathing steadied, but his face was pale as snow. She wrapped him in a blanket and held his hand until help arrived. Days later, the doctor said her father would recover, but Ella noticed something strange. His hands, though still weak, no longer trembled. His cheeks glowed with a hint of color. Meanwhile, hers remained stiff and cold, even when she held a cup of tea. At night, Ella would warm her hands over the stove, but the chill never left her skin. She realized, with a quiet ache, that the warmth in her father's, the heat that mended her spirit, must have come at a price. He had given her not just soup, but the very ember of his life's warmth. And so the upside-down soup taught her something astonishing. Sometimes, love does cold outside, so it can burn brighter inside another heart.